Plus, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 will also receive the ability to increase raid middle drops. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2? Is this actually a sign? Alright my fighters, so as you can see we have another announcement regarding our feedback, and this time it is about the anniversary world challenge raid and the full power battle, and we will go through them and we will see what they are going actually to change in them. But before we start, our goal is to hit 15,000 subscribers, so if you are new here, then what are you waiting for? Make sure to smash that subscribe button so that we can hit our goal as soon as possible, and if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. Now as you can see, they are saying thank you for your continued support of Dragon Ball Legends. We appreciate all the feedback you have provided for the 4th anniversary events, anniversary world challenge raid and full power battle. We are planning to make the following adjustments to upcoming raid events and full power battles to make them more enjoyable for all players. So if we start first with the first one, adjustments to anniversary world challenge raid. The overall balance will be adjusted to make it easier to obtain the featured Legends Limited Multi-Z Power 600 reward. They know what we want actually from the shop. On top of that, the drop rate for raid middles will be increased when new summonable characters are used in your party. Okay, this doesn't look so cool, but we will see, depending on how the changes are actually. Adjustments to the drop rate of raid middles. Raid middles will drop regardless of what characters you use on your party formation. Now that's actually phenomenal. That fixes everything in the raid. The problem with the raid was the fact that if you don't have Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku at 6 stars, you aren't granted any raid middles at all. You aren't granted. You might actually do 10 raids and you won't get actually even 1 middle. So that's how crazy it was, and it's really nice that they fixed it. Now regardless of what you use, you are going to be granted raid middles, and that is actually phenomenal. In addition, there is a chance that multiple raid middles will drop, even if no characters with bonus abilities are used. Now don't get your hopes high. When they say multiple, they mean 2 or 3 or at most 5, I believe, nothing more than that. But still, it is actually a phenomenal change, because this is what we wanted. We wanted guaranteed raid middles to drop even if you don't have Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. So finally they are doing it. 2. Adjustments to event characters with bonus abilities. We will add bonus abilities that increase the raid middle drop amount to more event characters, as well as increase the actual amount that drops with these abilities. This is actually pretty nice, because of the fact that they are saying more event characters. So basically they aren't just going to give the bonus drop rate for only the summonable characters, but to other event characters as well. And most likely they mean other event characters, not only the ones that actually get released with the new summonable characters. For example, not only Tien, Goku and Gogeta and Krillin, but also they are going to give it maybe to old event characters, for example Android 21 or Kid Goku or Trunks or other characters like that. So I hope that they mean that with other or more event characters, but we will see what they are going to do. But for now it looks actually pretty promising, so we will see. Decrease in the difficulty of obtaining rewards. That looks pretty nice. Balance adjustments will be made so that if you form a party with only the specified event characters and clear the event 3 times every day during the event period, you will be rewarded with the 3000 raid middles that are needed to obtain the featured Legends Limited Multi-Z Power 600 reward. That looks phenomenal actually. Now you need only to play it 3 times per day and you will be able to get actually the 600 Multi-Z Power. Now that's what we want to see. That is just amazing. Now keep in mind they say it with only the specified event characters, so if you don't have one of them, it will take you longer, but still it is actually pretty phenomenal to see that there is now a way to play it only 3 times per day, just 3 times, and you will be able actually to get the Legends Limited Multi-Z Power 600. That is actually phenomenal. 4. Decrease in the disparity in bonus abilities based on limit break level. That is actually pretty cool one. Previously, bonus abilities would be greatly increased from limit break +2. However, this will be adjusted so that more raid medals can be obtained at limit break 2. Okay, well, that looks actually like a drastic change and a very welcome one. A very welcome one, because now even if you get the character from actually from the pity system, you will still be able to you will still be able to get that bonus ability, and this is just insane. Like, seriously, it's really awesome. That is a very awesome change. And the last one, increase in droops with currently available characters. While the effects of the bonus characters Ultra Instinct Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta will decrease in the next raid event, they will still maintain a portion of the raid middle droop increase abilities. Plus, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 will also receive the ability to increase raid middle droops. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2? Is this actually a sign? Don't raise your hopes to where they should not be, but why Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 specifically? This is pretty interesting. We will see. They might be because of the fact that they are actually movie characters and they are going to release most likely movie stuff today. So we will see actually what this means, but why Gamma 1 and Gamma 2? Okay, we will see. We will see. Next, we have actually the adjustments to full power battles. As this is meant to be an ultra high difficulty PvE event, that is actually correct, because basically Toshi, from the first day they released it, he said that this is going to be an ultra high difficulty event. He didn't say that it is an event meant for new players or for basically to enjoy it. It is an ultra high difficulty for those who enjoys actually the high difficulty. We will maintain the current difficulty level while making adjustments to enemy behaviors and balance that is deemed unfair. Significant reduction in the frequency of the enemy's vanishing step. Until now, there have been times when an enemy would evade an all-out rush or rising rush Z. By reducing the frequency of the enemy's vanishing step, it will be easier for the player's attacks to hit. Yeah, the fact that he was able to actually evade our rising rush Z was alone a despair. Like, seriously, it was a nightmare. You would actually farm that rising rush Z and save it for the time where you want to hit him with it, and then he actually ends up evading it and you lost the match because of that. Like, why? That was just hell, like absolute hell. So seeing them making his vanishing step less frequent is actually pretty nice. Increase in the draw rate of all out rush. That is amazing. We will increase the chance of drawing an all-out rush while the enemy is preparing for an ultra burst, allowing the player to launch an all-out rush without conserving it. Okay, that is actually pretty nice. So they understand what is the problem. Our problem was the fact that if we actually if we draw one of them, the all-out rush is basically the strike one, the special strike and the special blast rush. And if we draw one of them, we had to leave it in our hand until the opponent uses the Ultra Burst, because otherwise if we use it directly we would have never actually been able to draw another one, maybe for a long while, and our opponent would have used actually the Ultra Burst and Burst as well before we draw another one, unless our RNG is actually on another level. In that case we would have drew another one, but most of the time, like 99% of the time, you would have not actually been able to draw another one, and that's why we had to conserve it in our head so that we can use it when it is the right time. Now it seems that they will fix it and we will be able to use it multiple times without actually fearing not being able to draw it, and that is actually just amazing. Elimination of gouge recovery while enemy is preparing for an Ultra Burst. The enemy will no longer recover their Ultra Burst gouge while building up an Ultra Burst, and players won't have to worry about situations where their attacks can't keep up with their recovery speed. Yeah, well, we will actually see how this will work, but it looks pretty nice. Adjustments to Ultra Burst. We will increase the time between Ultra Bursts as well as the enemy's preparation time before unleashing one. The adjustment will reduce the maximum number of Ultra Burst activations from 3 to 2. Now 2 is still difficult, but it is actually 10 times better than 3, and as I said before, they say that this should be difficult. It's not an event that you should actually clear easily, it is an event that you should clear difficult in a difficult way, and therefore it is okay actually to not reduce it to 1. 1 is going to be like just extremely easy, like seriously, let's be honest, 1 is just way too easy. These adjustments will be made starting from the next release of these events, or this event. Lastly, once again, thank you for providing so much feedback. Everyone on the management and development teams will continue to make adjustments and improvements to make the game more enjoyable for all players. You did that. You was actually working on the right way to make the game more enjoyable and more enjoyable and more attractive as well for new players. From the day you started actually the Legends Festival 2021. You started implementing some amazing changes, and you continued like that up until the point we reached the 4th anniversary, and that's when you just destroyed the game, destroyed everything that you implemented in the right way, and just completely made the game desperate for money. And that is actually what made the feedback comes that strong. Because the game was on the right track, it was working pretty well. But the 4th anniversary, which should have made it actually much better, made it much worse. Why? That was just shocking. Like the speed of it turning around like that was just shocking. I really don't understand why they did that, but whatever. We hope you continue to enjoy playing Dragon Ball Legends Development Management Team. So as you can see, they finally did some real improvements and not just some normal changes that doesn't actually have that effect. Like the first raid. The first raid, they didn't actually do anything more than giving us 1000 raid medals, which isn't that effective, let's be honest, especially if you don't have 6 stars Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. But now, finally, they are doing some effective changes, and that is pretty nice. So anyways, let me know your opinion about them in the comments section below, and with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends.